First of all, I would like to establish myself as knowledgeable when it comes to romance and marriage. After all, I have had 5 husbands myself. I can't understand why everyone is always harping on me about the sanity of monogamy. Now there's a foolish idea. Did God not tell his children to be fruitful and multiply? It's just silly to glorify virgins. Virgins wouldn't even exist without mothers to breed them. While I'm on the subject, listen up, men. Take note that a good husband is a submissive husband. My best husbands were the ones which allowed themselves to be sucked in by my sexual charm and ensnared by my fierce wit. My latest husband, my 5th, was not so virtuous. He beat me regularly, but his performance in bed always won me back. He was only half my age, and I was sure that I could handle him, but in practice, I could not. He used to punish me by reading me awful stories about untrustworthy and treacherous women. One day, I just couldn't take it. I shredded his book and hit him. He then hit me so hard that I went deaf in one ear. Well, that's enough of my history. Now I'll get on with my tale.
In the days of King Arthur, there was once a youthful knight, thirsty for the flesh of young women. One day, he found a young maiden near a stream. He felt so overcome with lust that he raped her.
"Stop at once, young girl, and let me have you."
Please, don't defile me!
This, however, threatened to ruin the knight's good name and damage the honor of his lord. It fell on the queen of the realm to decide his punishment.
I should have your head for this crime, but if in 1 year you can discover what it is that all women desire most, your life will be spared. If you do not return with the correct answer, you will die.
After his audience with the queen, the knight left for the country and began surveying every woman he saw.
We want money.
Honor, of course. On second thought, I do like flattery.
Sex.
Needless to say, the knight was having difficulties with finding a universal solution to the queen's quest. As the end of the 12 months drew closer, the knight fell into despair, and his situation looked increasingly hopeless. Just as the knight began to head back into the kingdom in defeat, he encountered an ugly old hag. Utterly desperate, the knight asks her his question.
I will help you, but in return, you must marry me.
I suppose that I have no choice.
In that case, I promise you will be saved.
The knight and the hag returned to the queen's residence, where he would give her the hag's response.
Why, what women want most is to have power over their husbands.
Why, yes, that is certainly what we want. You may now be free.
Yes, now you must marry me.
Why, no, please. I'll do anything but that. Take anything else you'd like. You can't just force yourself upon me.
Alas, the knight was soon forced to honor his commitment. The knight and hag were soon married, but that night, in the marriage bed, the knight was obviously miserable.
What is the matter, my sweet?
Why, you are just so ugly. I'm so ashamed to be with you at all.
I will give you a choice. Either I will stay ugly and be faithful, or I will be beautiful and be unfaithful. Your choice.
Well, as I cannot decide which would be worse, I think you should just choose what's best.
In a dramatic twist of fate, because the knight chose to give the hag what she most wanted, she then became young and beautiful, while also remaining faithful to him for years to come. The couple lived happily ever after.
And now, in Jesus' name, let all women have attractive, racy husbands who obey their wives.